Hello, I'm going to show you now how to use Page Break Preview so that you can better decide how you want to print your Excel file. Now, first thing to mention, if I just show you the Excel file we're looking at the moment, it's really big. So this is where the problem comes in with an Excel file. Rather than it being formatted as a piece of paper, like say Word, it's massive. You can do whatever you want. So generally speaking, when people put Excel files together, and I include myself in this, you don't really consider printing it. You just kind of put your information on and then you come to print and it doesn't quite fit. So if I show you what it's going to print like first of all, if I hit File and then click onto Print, so this is my first page and I'll zoom in ever so slightly. I have my products down the left, quarter 1, 2, 3 along the top. Now really I want quarter 4 and the total on that page. If I click to the right, can you see quarter 4 and the total are on the next page, and we don't see any mention of the products. And if I keep going through this document, can you see it's sort of chopping it off in a bit of a bizarre way from the point of view of what we would want to have happen. Now, just to be clear, what I would like to occur is this really, for me, would be one page. Can you see one complete set of products with the quarters and the total? But then after that, I would like to have this plus this as the second page, and then the same for the third, the fourth, and the fifth, etc. Now, I'm going to show you Page Break Preview, which is going to show you enough to be able to slice this up so that you've got 1 year per page. Then after that, if you go and watch a video called Repeat Headings, that will show you how to repeat the row descriptions at the left. Now, Page Break Preview. I know I've sort of waffled on a bit here and not actually got to the point, but if I go to View at the top, there's a button here called Page Break Preview. I'm currently in Normal. Now Normal, what this is, it's just the normal spreadsheet view, what you're used to ordinarily. But if I hit Page Break Preview, it's the same spreadsheet, but can you see we're viewing it ever so slightly differently? Now we can still type in a cell and edit information if we want to, but the predominant reason of this particular view is so that you can move these blue dotted lines and also the blue outer edge line, because they are page breaks. Page breaks are what Excel uses to effectively divide up pages when you hit print. Now I'm going to show you the thick blue line around the edge first of all. This is the print area. So if I go to the bottom right hand corner of this, click and drag and then let go, can you see that kind of changes the area that's color coded in white? Now if it's white, it's going to print it. If it's grey, it ignores it. So here's the thing, if you have manually set a print area, if you come into Page Break Preview, it will show that print area as being white. So this is a really good place to come to look at what you're actually printing anyway. So that's really good for extending or contracting the general print area. But if I go over one of these dotted lines here, say the divider between page 1 and 2, move my mouse over it till I get a little cursor, click with my left button, drag and then let go, can you see that now changes where page 1 ends and where page 2 starts? And it pushes this one across because that's the size of an A4 sheet. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag this over here and I continue to do this. Can you see until I've got 1 year per page? Now just to let you know what this does, as you try and include more information into a page, it has to slightly shrink that information to make it fit. Now if I show you where it does that, if I go to the Page Layout tab, this box here called Scale, where it says 85%, what that means is, because I included a couple more columns on my first page, it's had to shrink this document by 15% to make it fit. Yeah, so it will always automatically shrink the information to make it fit the page you're trying to put it on. The one thing it won't do is, if you watch this 85%, if I drag it back over, can you see it's not put it back up to 100? So if you need to make that 100, you're going to have to type over that to make it expand again. So it will only ever shrink, it will never expand. But if you look here, can you see I've very visually sectioned off my document? And if I go to File at the top and then click onto where it says Print, well, this looks way better. Can you see I've got 1 whole year as the first page, product all the way to total. Then if I go over to the next, can you see 1 whole year? Next, 1 whole year, next, 1 whole year. Now obviously we're missing those products down the left hand side, but if you watch a video called repeat headings or repeat titles, that will show you how to do this. So that is Page Break Preview within Excel, and this allows you to manipulate what you are going to print.